Okay, to backwash the filter, you turn the pump off. This valve here right next to the filter. Turn it 90 degrees to the right to where it says backwash. Turn the pump back on. And now you're watching this pipe here is the outflow. So it'll take a second, then you can see how it's going dirty. And then all you're going to do is wait for that to go clear again. Once that's fairly clear to where you can see the black and the red checkerboard pattern there on the bottom of the pipe, turn the filter off and then set this back to filter, and you can turn the pump back on again. For switching between the skimmer and the vacuum itself, same deal, turn the pump off first, and then with the handle to the left, the off to the right, it's on skimmer right now, and so if you flip that, it should that'll be the vacuum. Other than that, shocking the pool, it's easy. Here's the bags of shock. I've got a couple here. I think I might have one more somewhere. They're little 1 pound bags, so maybe a couple times a week throw in 3 or 4 pounds of this. If you need to buy more, just let me know and we will get you the money. These are like $35 for a 6-pack of these at Bi-Mart. But like I said, I thought I had one more bag. I'll double check because I wanted to make sure you had enough for the whole time. So if you start seeing the pool being green at all, usually what you'll see is the kind of the bottom of the pool start turning just a little bit greenish. Then I would hit it with 5 bags or so, as well as I just put in some algicide. This will be in there too. I got a little measuring cup for it. So if it's just kind of normal-ish, you can put about 5 ounces in. If you start to see algae in there and it's green, put in 10 ounces. And then yeah, just regular backwashing of the filter. Do that anytime you're here using it, backwash the filter once. And I usually just leave the vacuum in there running, so you take the vacuum out when you're swimming, but other than that, I usually leave the vacuum in. And so to get the vacuum hooked up, here's the hose, here's the automatic vacuum. So the gray end of the hose goes on the vacuum. Make sure to push it down nice and tight. And then what I'll do, throw the vacuum in the pool. The other end of the hose, this part is actually an adapter that comes off, so just make sure you don't lose that. Sometimes it's handy just to not have it on. And what I will do to fill the hose up with water, so I've got the pump running right now, just set to the skimmer. Set that down a second. Kind of hard to do with one hand and film at the same time. What I will do is I will hold the hose. You can see the eyeball in there. And so I'll just take the hose and hold it underwater up against the stream of the eyeball. I got no water. Okay, I'm back. I had no water because I still had the filter set to backwash. So anyway, I'll take the end of the hose here and I will hold it down by the eyeball, and you'll see bubbles coming out of the vacuum until it's pretty much done. And then I kind of stop up the end with my thumb here a little bit, but it doesn't matter too much if there's a little bit of air in the lines. You just don't want it full of air. Pick up the adapter. All right, and now the vacuum attachment's over here, and so Put on the adapter. Blow away the spider. All right, and then that just seats in there. Give it a good twist. Make sure that's seated good. And then we can start the vacuum. So again, pump off. Always pump off before you move any valves. Set it to vacuum. Now you run. And you should see it start to scoot around. And like I said, I pretty much leave it like this with the vacuum on, and I'll put the solar cover on. I leave the solar cover on most of the time, otherwise the water evaporates for the most part, but obviously you can pull it off while swimming or having to work on the pool. So that really should be it. If you have any questions, please just let me know and I'll be happy to walk you through anything else.